share with anyone else. Okay. So now you are very much familiar with the all the entity relationship diagrams and all these things already, like you are aware. So today, like let me just do something. Like as I said yesterday, I was telling like I need to like we can table columns everything. I'm just we're just doing, right. Like let me give you something here, like some hands on. So I'm just trying to create a table with the table or entity, you can say, like with some name friends. Okay. This is just to give you a overview. Just don't worry. I will explain everything. So how you will be interacting with the database, these things I'm just telling you now. So this is how actually you will create a table. So now I am creating a table here. So in order to do this, like you can select it and click on run here. Okay, this play button is there, right? Run statement. So if you do it, like it will so this is because I am doing it with the info underscore admin, unable to create initial estimate segment table. Okay, I'll take another one because I have created this one with a separate extend table for my Informatica. There were some issues. So I will do it in the admin part. Okay. So the same thing I will take here. So create table. You just need to sorry guys. I have to uninstall my software again. This is because I have created some of the uh, extended table spaces and everything for my Informatica installation. So that's why. Just give me a minute. I will install the software. 5 minutes. It will be, maybe it will be helpful for you also. Then I am installing it. So this is like database 11G. We have different versions. We have 11G, 12C. We previously, like some people now also, like many are using 10 also, 9 also. But the standardized version is like Oracle database 11G. Even in the industries also, they would use 11G only. Here in the Oracle database 11G, you can see Express Edition, right? Like that we have different editions: Express Edition, Community Edition, these things, Community, Enterprise Edition. So Enterprise Edition will be like in the soft like in the real life, real time in the industry, they will use the Enterprise Edition. So you can see like Enterprise Edition, the cost, like they will charge for it. Okay, any software for that, you can say like will have Express Edition, Enterprise Edition, and these things will be there. So now like Oracle 19C also there, like mostly of the like real nowadays, like mostly like cloud are being used, right? So you can see like 12c and also 11g enterprise edition also you can see. Similarly, express edition also you can see. So express edition is basically for the mostly for the small test, whoever want to learn and practice on it, like you can use the express edition. Okay, so finish it. Now you need to go to this one. One second. Sql Developer. Oracle software is over here. Oracle 11G. Just need and click on it. It will take 3 to 5 minutes. Yes. So I was telling you that. So this is Express Edition. This is a small test distribution that's free of charge. But whereas Enterprise Edition, they would be per year on a year basis. They will take like how much data base you are using, how much space you are using. Based on that, like they would be doing. And also they will give you the support, and also like how much server you want, like how much space you want, and the recovery mechanism, all these things they would be doing. Okay. Now you will see here you can see like wizard is open. Click on next and click on I accept. Okay. Meanwhile, you can also do it. New system. Click on yes. It will just select this one. So here you need to give your password. I'm just giving as admin. Just giving it. Okay. Click on next and install. So this will install your database. Okay. Once after this completed, you can see in your programs. You will see by default like Oracle services, everything will by default it will start. And in the all programs here also you can see your Oracle. After installing, like you will get the Oracle 11G as a database. See, already became Oracle 11G database Express Edition. So just a minute, it will get completed. Meanwhile, let me explain you. So what it will do is like when I give this, like let me find this one. Simple. Okay, I am creating a friends table. Okay, with the name and mobile number. When I do this select star from friends, what it will do, it will get all the data which is there in friends. Select star from friends. What it will do, it will fetch all the data. Fetch the data from friends table. Okay, now but this is only created the table, but since I haven't inserted any values, you don't get the data. Now after, like you can insert into like this one, some values you can insert. Okay, I'll tell you, explain that also. So you can insert the data also. The next one is like I have inserted two data here. One is Damodar and another is Babu Naik. And also then after inserting, if I do this select star from friends, you will get these values like Damodar and this one. And also after you can, I have inserted this one, Babu Naik and this one. But also I wanted to insert is also. So I inserted A's. Can you guys tell me when I insert this A's, what would be my output? How it will come? I just given A's number. I have added like alter table friends add A's number. So I have just added this column, A's column I added. What you will get, like, can you guys guess? Chindu, can you guess? So now my database is installed. Now what you can do is like you can do both the ways. One is that from CMD you can go a command prompt, you can go, and here you can type like SQL plus. Okay, it will ask for the user. User is system, password I give, it is connected. Okay, so you can do from here also, and also the other way is like UI. I mean, for a better experience, you can use the tool which I have given now. Okay, just a second. Is there in where it is? This is not my laptop. Particle softwares. So this is the SQL developer, and here you have the SQL developer. You can just open it, so which will interact with our database. Okay, guys. So either way you can do. Most of the time, like if you are doing it in Unix, you have to go with this SQL plus only. SQL plus or some other tools will be there. Okay. I'm trying to create a new database connection. Let me try now. So now the table friends has been created. Okay, I just created this table. Don't worry, I'll tell everything. Now if I do select star from friends, okay, what you will get, because you have not given anything, like you got empty values. Now what I will do, like I will insert some values, insert into friends. I will explain you these commands also. I will explain what it means, everything. I just wanted to give you a touch. Okay, this is how you interact with the database. This is how you will do. So just wanted to give you a touch, feel of like how it will be. Okay, because I have given number, just adding these things here. Okay. Need to select on this, click on enter, then your row will be inserted. Other way is also there, like you can enter control enter. If you do the control enter, you will get your command will be entered. So I'm just doing the control enter. You see now Damodar, this one is inserted. Now I wanted to insert other value also. I'm just selecting it. Always make sure that, like, make a habit of at the end of your syntax give this semicolon. So this is a good habit. If you don't do, like, if you don't do like this, suppose like if I remove here and I put here, and if you try to enter these two, this will throw an error. See here, it is throwing an error in invalid syntax. Let me check. Let me show you. If I give enter here, so SQL command not properly ended. So always make sure that like you end the command, and once your syntax is done, you need to enter your. So I just change the name. Okay, values will give something value. Just entered it. Okay, another value is inserted. Now I wanted to alter table friends. Okay, add. Don't worry, why this guy is doing all these things would be filling. I will explain you at the end why there is a purpose of this. Okay, I just added is here, is column. Now if I enter select star from how to fetch, ikkada ee table in friends table nunchi I wanted to see the data. Em chestam simple ga select star from friends ani istam. Okay, then I give what happened, like I inserted two values first. Enti Damodar Babu Naik insert chesanu 90527287. This number, these two numbers are given. But since later I added is, నేను ఇంకా ఏ వాల్యూస్ ఇవ్వలేదు కాబట్టి దిస్ ఈజ్ టేకింగ్ బై డిఫాల్ట్ యాజ్ నల్ వాల్యూస్. ఓకేనా, బై డిఫాల్ట్ దిస్ ఈజ్ టేకింగ్ యాజ్. Do I need internet connection? No, you don't need any internet connection because you are doing it locally. You don't need any internet connection. Okay, now and now suppose I will do this one update. ఏం చేద్దాం అనుకుంటున్నానంటే is I wanted, because it is null, right? Like I just wanted to update it. Is kuda add cheddam. How you will do is like is, don't worry, I will explain everything very clearly in my next class. I'm just giving some feel of it. Why? Because like I need to explain some concept, that's why I'm doing it. Okay, Damodar, their name equals to Damodar. Just wanted. What you will do, if simply you can click on it and do this Control E, it will update. Okay, otherwise you can select everything and click on run, that is also works. Okay, now again let me see, select star from friends. Okay, select star from friends and then enter. What happened, my age is previously null, now I updated it to 25, so it got updated. Now I want to update Mr. Babu Naik age also. Just update it there. Babu, the name is equals to Babu Naik. Just enter it. The row is update. You can see again, select the star from friends, then you see Babu's name is also updated. Okay, now what I wanted to do, I didn't like Babu's name in my table, so I'll delete it. Delete friends where name equals to Babu Naik. Sorry, Mr. Babu Naik, deleting your name. Okay, now you see select star from friends. Okay, when I do select star from friends, what you will get? You will get only my, like Damodar, only you will get. Now in all these scenarios, like I'm doing some I have done some play around like with the friends table. I created the table, fetched the data, inserted the data, altered the table, and then updated it, and again like I have deleted it. So these things I have done, right? So this is a structured query language. This is what we call as a structured query language, where you are interacting with your database. Okay, here my database is Damodar_practice. With this database I am interacting, creating all these things. But this one, like this particular language, like this SQL language is basically divided, like categorized into multiple like DDL, we can say like DDL, DML, and TCL. Different, these commands are like categorized into different types like DDL, DML, and TCL. What is DDL? Is data definition language. Okay, just a second. I will show you. What is DDL is like data definition language. So here, what is DML is data manipulation language. What is DCL is data control language. The other one is transaction control language. So structure query language is used to manage data in all relation database, whatever you say like DB2, Oracle, or SQL Server. SQL Server is MS SQL Server. So in the DDL, we have these four commands like create, alter, drop, and truncate. Okay, create, alter, drop, and truncate. I will explain you these commands, what it will do. Create ఏం చేస్తుందంటే it will create a new database object. అట్లా alter అంటే already ఉన్న database object ని we can alter it. Drop అంటే like in the database objects in the sense like it can be table or call, mostly like table. Some are there like constants, index, everything. I will tell you those things also. And the truncate is also there, which removes all the rows from the table. So what does it mean like? So I can show you here what I have done is like, see, I have delete, I have done the delete table. Now again I am doing it, create table friends. Okay, name. So now I have not I have just deleted the records but not drop the table. So what I will do is like I'll just do the drop table. Okay, drop table friends. If I give drop table friends, what it will do, it will drop the table. Now if I select it, select star from friends, what will happen? Table or view does not exist. And the table or view does not exist ఎందుకంటే నేను ఆల్రెడీ ఉన్న టేబుల్ ని డ్రాప్ చేశాను కాబట్టి. సో ద టేబుల్ ఆర్ వ్యూ డస్ నాట్ ఎగ్జిస్ట్ వస్తుంది. సో దిస్ ఈస్ one of the DDL command. Next, what I want to do, like I will create a table now. I'll create it. I'm giving a create table statement. Don't worry, I will explain the create table statement in detail. I'm just giving the overview. Okay now. So again, I'm doing the create table friends. So table friends create. Now create happened, drop happened. I wanted to alter. So I have given like, since name mobile number ఇచ్చాను కదా, now I have used alter command. So what happened, age అనే column ని add చేసింది. Okay, similarly you have drop. I've used a drop also, right? The other one is like truncate. Let me show you. So I have inserted two tables now. I have inserted two rows. Sorry, I have inserted two rows into the table friends. Okay, na table friends like two rows install chesanu with columns ఏంటంటే name and mobile number. What are those rows? Damodar and Babu Naik with this phone number and this one. Okay na. Now what if I use truncate table? What if I use truncate table? Truncate table friends. Truncate table friends. First thing is I've inserted, right? Like let me show you. Select star from friends. Select star from friends. Okay, two rows are there. Now what I am doing, I'm just doing the truncate table. So table friends truncated. After doing the truncation, what happened? Let me do. What happened? All the rows will be deleted. All the rows will be deleted at the time. So you need to understand this difference, friends. Most common interview question you will get. The first interview question you will get is this one only. What is the difference between delete, drop, and truncate? Delete, drop, and truncate. Drop ante object is be deleted with that table structure and data. Both table structure and data will be deleted. Okay na? Truncate ante at a time all the data will be deleted, but your structure, table structure remains same. Okay, whereas delete, the next one is delete. అంటే ఇక్కడ మీరు చూసారు కదా, I have used a delete command only based on a particular condition. It will delete. So here I wanted to delete where name equals to Babu Naik. So only that particular row only it will delete. Okay, so this is one basic answer is this one. Delete what happened. So based on given condition, it will delete the row. Delete that particular row. అర్థమైందా guys? Everyone, you understood, right? Delete, drop and truncate in a high level. Okay, in a high level, if you want to understand, like again they will ask in the performance wise which is faster, delete, drop. Anyway, like both the stable structure and data will be deleted kada, but delete ki, truncate ki they will ask. Okay, just as anyway, like delete, sorry for that, delete and truncate ki they will ask for that. So delete and truncate difference అడిగినప్పుడు one thing you will tell this one, another one is like performance wise truncate is faster, delete is slower operation. ఎందుకంటే truncate is faster than delete. ఎందుకంటే delete అంటే every time each where condition కి వెళ్ళాలి, చెక్ చేయాలి, ఇదంతా it will happen like. So guys, I just wanted to explain some little concept, don't get confused. ఏమవుతుంది అంటే when actually this is a database, right? You are interacting with this is a application interface to the database ni interface lo idu avutundi. So emoutundi, like when you are doing it, inserting values somewhere here, somewhere in our storage it will insert. Where actually it will insert na, if you want to know, you can just in the C you will have Oracle, like C app Oracle, and then Aura data, and then XC. Here your DB files will be, this is control file, sysax file, system file, these things will be there. So these are the database files where actually your this is a user related data, this is temp related data, this is system related data. So and your data also, like if you want to control file also will be there. So all your data will be saved here. Okay na, in the system DVF lo నేను create చేసాను కాబట్టి this is some in binary format, the data will be stored here. So what happens when I am searching from select star from friends and search చేసేటప్పుడు ఏమవుతుందంటే this particular application, this is interface where నేను just query enter చేసాను కాబట్టి it will communicate with the database ఏం చేస్తుంది, ఆ పర్టికులర్ ఎక్కడుంది, ఆ ఫైల్ ఎక్కడుందో వెళ్ళి ఇందులో ఉన్న డేటాలో సెట్ చేసి ఈ పర్టికులర్ దామోదర్ అనే వాల్యూని తీసుకొచ్చి మనకి చూపిస్తుంది. దిస్ ఈస్ సమ్ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ ఎ ప్రాసెస్ బ్యాక్ ఎండ్ లో విల్ హ్యాపెన్. సో ఇన్ దిస్ వే డిలీట్ కమాండ్ కూడా మనం ఇచ్చినప్పుడు ఏమవుతుందంటే ఎంటైర్, ఇప్పుడంటే జస్ట్ 3 rows లైక్ 1 lakh or 2 lakhs and millions of rows in real time production, like you will have millions of rows. So delete from that record అంటే ఆ పర్టికులర్ డేటాకి వెళ్ళి అక్కడ రికార్డ్ చేస్తే it will take lot of time and CPU consumption, everything will be there. So that is why delete అనేది little slower than the truncate అదంతా అవసరం లేదు, just it will delete everything. Okay na? So that's what I just wanted to give you some more insight into it. Okay na? Now we are done with the data definition languages. Data definition language అంటే ఏంటంటే డేటాని డిఫైన్ చేస్తాయి అన్నమాట. క్రియేషన్, మోడిఫికేషన్, డిలేషన్. సో tables, views, stored procedures, indexes, constraints. Don't worry, you know only table until now. I explained only the table. I will also explain views, stored procedures, indexes, constraints. My next, like, we'll go through it. Okay, just get an understanding. Okay, now. So this is about the data definition language. Next is data manipulation language, where you wanted to manipulate the data. You're not doing anything on it, like you're just manipulating. Like you're creating inserting a new rows. Okay, I've just updated a row here, and I deleted some data, and selected some data, like retrieve data. All this comes under the DML. Clear, right? Don't get confused. I just explained in DDL. I explained delete because that is an interview question. That's why I explained. But don't get confused. Delete comes under the data manipulation language only. Drop and truncate will comes under the DDL. This is kind of a confusion. Interview will try to make you. Will delete comes under data manipulation language or data definition language? They'll ask. Okay, don't get confused on this. Okay. The other one is like grant and revoke. Grant means like provide access rights on database. Suppose what it is mean with that, like let me give an example. So you I want to create user. So let's say like I think I created some users. What okay, no, I'll just create one. So create user Damodar. I'm just creating a user Damodar and identified by admin. I created a user. Create user Damodar identified by admin. This is the user I have created. Now, but this user, like if I do select star better, I will explain here. Okay, I'm doing with can user as Damodar and my password what I mean admin. So 1 second is capital. Okay, so we do the can Damodar and admin. So because Damodar lacks create session privilege, I don't have any session. I am not able to log in. Just user matra I have created, but anything nothing I have given. Now what I will do, I will give the super privilege. Grant DBA to Damodar. Grant DBA to Damodar. I do this. Grant succeeded. Okay. Now if I do the select star from what friends. Okay, but I am with this particular user, right? So that's why I just wanted to go here. So I'm doing it connect user as Damodar and admin connected. Now I got connected. Previously observe my session privilege like Damodar lacks create session privilege. Now if I want to do select the star from friends, table or view does not exist because under this particular I am in another session, so that's why it is not there. Like because the session is created under another table, so that's why. But if I do here select star, I have a privilege like select star from friends. If I create another again with the user, if I do this one, you will get it. So I just my explanation is here until here only. Grant. What is actually grant? Grant intente it is to give the privileges to a particular user. Okay. Similarly, you have here revoke withdraw access rights on the database. So now again, what I will do, I will just withdraw my access. Now what I will do, revoke DBA to Damodar. I'm just to kaadu from ఎందుకంటే from నుంచి కదా. So revoke DBA from Damodar. What happened? Revoke succeeded. Now again, let me try connect user Damodar password is, see, user Damodar lacks create session privilege, log on denied again. అర్థమైంది కదా. సో డేటా కంట్రోల్ లాంగ్వేజ్ అంటే అర్థమైంది కదా. సో పర్టికులర్ డేటాబేస్ మీద లైక్ విల్ హ్యావ్ డిఫరెంట్ ప్రివిలేజెస్ ఉంటాయి. క్రియేట్ ప్రివిలేజ్, సెషన్ ప్రివిలేజ్, టేబుల్ ప్రివిలేజ్. సో యూ కెన్ లిమిట్ ద యూజర్ పర్టికులర్లీ ఆన్ ఏ డేటాబేస్, ఆన్ పర్టికులర్ డేటాబేస్. So you can grant any request privilege. At the same time, you can revoke the privilege using the data control language. Understood? Understood, right? Guys.
Please repeat it again. Revoke.
Sorry?
Revoke statement మళ్ళీ ఒకసారి చెప్పరా?
Yeah. Why revoke means like sometimes ఏమవుతుందంటే పర్టికులర్, I will give an example. General గా ఏంటంటే డేటాబేస్ లో లైక్ ఇన్ ETL ప్రాసెస్ అని ఎనీథింగ్ లైక్ డేటాబేస్ సపరేట్, డేటాబేస్ అడ్మిన్ సపరేట్ గా ఉంటారు. అండ్ వెరీ లైక్ డేటా అనేది వెరీ సెక్యూర్ అండ్ it needs to like it should not have access to all other users, right? All the users in the entire organization. Only limited people కి ఆర్గనైజేషన్ లో యాక్సెస్ ఉండాలి. అట్లాంటప్పుడు సపోజ్ వన్ పర్టికులర్ మేనేజర్ డేటా ఆర్కిటెక్ట్ ఉన్నాడు, ఆయన కంప్లీట్ యాక్సెస్ ఉంది, బట్ హీ లెఫ్ట్ ద ఆర్గనైజేషన్. ఓకే, వన్స్ హీ లెఫ్ట్ ద ఆర్గనైజేషన్, వీ షుడ్ రివోక్ ఆల్ ద హిస్ యాక్సెస్, రైట్? మొత్తం యాక్సెస్ అంతా రివోక్ చేసేది. ఓకేనా? అదర్వైజ్ హీ మూవ్ టు ఇంటర్నల్ గా ఉన్నాడు, బట్ వేరే ప్రాజెక్ట్ మూవ్ అయ్యాడు. సో వీ వాంటెడ్ టు రిమూవ్ హిస్ DBA ప్రివిలేజ్ ఫ్రమ్ హిమ్. సో అప్పుడు ఏం చేస్తామంటే మనం we use this particular command, revoke DBA అనేది privilege from Damodar అనేది user. So this Damodar is someone like who is working here. So we are just revoking that previous privilege from him so that he will not have access to this. So command ఏంటంటే grant access ఇచ్చేటప్పుడు to user ఇవ్వాలి, రివోక్ చేసేటప్పుడు తీసుకున్నట్టే మనం బ్యాక్ తీసుకున్నప్పుడు ఫ్రమ్ యూజర్ తీసుకోవాలి. ఇట్స్ జస్ట్ లైక్ ఇన్ తెలుగు మనము ఒకరికి 100 రూపీస్ ఇస్తున్నాము, లైక్ గివింగ్ టు సమ్వన్, అగైన్ టేకింగ్ బ్యాక్ అంటే టేకింగ్ ఫ్రమ్ హిమ్, టేకింగ్ ఫ్రమ్ దట్ పర్సన్. అర్థమైందా? క్లియర్?
క్లియర్.
ఓకే.
ఓకే, థాంక్యూ.
Anyone else have any doubts so far here?
I have small doubt. Repeatedly command and select star from friends అని రిపీటెడ్ గా రాస్తారు కదా, ఒక్కసారి రాస్తే సరిపోదా? రిపీటెడ్ గా రాయాలా?
అదేం లేదు, just written it like you can write once only.
అదే అందుకనే డౌట్ వచ్చి అడిగాను.
You just written like just want to show you, I have written, but you can create same command, you can use it anytime. Okay.
Damodar?
Yes.
See, after giving grant access DBA to Damodar, why he is not able to access the friends table?
No, he is able to access the friends table, but what happened now here, I connected into a separate table actually system database lo like separate table I connected. So but you can connect, actually I will tell you, there is a this one connect user Damodar @ syntax will be there. The particular database మనం connect అవ్వాలనుకుంటే, like I'm sorry, to connect to the particular database you can use this one Damodar_practice. I am not sure about this command right now, but you can connect this way. Password is admin, where I am doing this one here only, right? Because actually I have removed this command right now. Like again I will give grant DB to Damodar, grant succeeded, and again if I do admin, some way like you need to connect to this particular database. Our database lo like within that database only like you have this table, but here I am logging into the globally with the system database, so you will not have access to this one. It's like a parent child, that is why. Otherwise you could have get it. Like suppose if I say connect system. Okay, let me sorry, password is connect system, password is connected. Now if I do select a star from friends, no rows selected because I have not inserted any rows. We'll just insert some rows here. Okay, now what happens here also I can do. Now see, now grant select Damodar. Role select does not exist. So you'll have some role here. You need to give that role and log in to that particular database. The Damodar underscore practice and a database. You need to log in with the this one. So let me create another one. So I think that clarifies your doubt, right? This is a simple only. In that I am under different database and this table is under a different database. Damodar is the user, so he has to connect to that particular database. Then he can access it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Understood.
Yeah, that's why he is not able to use. I can explain you afterwards also that connection string. I just need to see how to connect the command. I forget.
Okay.
Anyone else have any doubts so far here? Okay, with that, like I am thinking like you are understood on this. So this is about the data control language. The next one is the transaction control language. What is transaction control language? You see, I was explaining this one. So since inserted values, right? Like I may do select a star from friends. So what you have this one only. Now again I am doing this one, insert into this one. Again this one is also inserted. Okay, and I'll alter this one, alter the table where I have added the A's. Again I did the select star from friends. Okay, and update friends, like update friends is where name, like I'm just updating it again, you know, right? I'm just updating it. Is 25 where name equals to Damodar, updated it. Now I did select a star from friends. Okay, Damodar 25 is there now, updated. But actually there are two things, like in the TCL, the transaction control language, commit and rollback. So whatever the commits, now you have done this update, right? This update, actually if I close this session, if I close this session and open it again, this will not, this 25 will not be there. Okay, I will show you here. It will be clear for you guys. So now I'm doing select a star from friends here, Damodar Babunai. See here, I updated it. Update friends. Oh, okay, sorry. Control enter. So I updated it and I am doing select a star from friends. 25 it is coming, but here it is not coming. Why? This is a different session and this is a different session. It is not coming. What if I do commit? What if I do commit here? I'm doing a commit here. Okay, I just did a commit. Wait a second. Control enter. Commit complete. Now if you see, your ears got updated. Clear? What happened here? Guys, are you listening, understanding? Hello? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You understood, right? What happened here? I'm doing a rollback here, but if I'm trying to do it again, what will happen? Will this updated records will go? Do you think it will go? Once the commit happened, you cannot do it. Okay, but before commit, by mistake I entered something like instead of 28, I have given 28 the data and I updated it. So now I wanted to do like 28 I have done again. Okay, update friends. Age where name equals to Damodar. Select star from friends. So now the age is 28. Damodar age is 28. Now I wanted to rollback. We've done the rollback. Now again select the star from friends. What will happen, guys? 20, the previous state, it went to the previous state. Previously it is 25, right? Before my update. So it went to my previous state when I do the rollback. Got my point? So undo changes that are not committed at the end of the transaction will be rollbacked. Clear everyone, this with these two transaction control language queries, commands, commit and rollback. Guys, I want response.
Commit command.
Sorry?
Commit command గురించి ఒకసారి చెప్పు.
సో కమిట్ ఏంటంటే పర్మనెంట్ గా మనము చేసే చేంజెస్ ఏవైతే ఉంటాయి, అప్డేట్స్ ఆర్ డిలీషన్స్, ఎవ్రీథింగ్ విల్ బి పర్మనెంట్లీ సేవ్డ్ ఇన్ టు ది డేటాబేస్. ఇప్పుడు ఇది యాక్చువల్ గా నేను దామోదర్ ప్రాక్టీస్ అనే సెషన్ లోకి ఈ పర్టికులర్ సెషన్ ఓపెన్ చేస్తా. దిస్ ఈస్ ఎ టెంపరీ సెషన్. ఓన్లీ ఆఫ్టర్ యూ కమిట్ ఇట్ ఓన్లీ ఇట్ విల్ పర్మనెంట్ గా సేవ్ అవుతాయి డేటాబేస్ లో. ఓకేనా? సో దట్స్ వాట్. ఆఫ్టర్ కమిటింగ్ యూ కాంట్ డిలీట్ డేటా. అంటే అప్డేట్ కానీ ఇట్లాంటి ఏం చేయలేవు. we cannot do the manipulation of the DML comments. You cannot use after committing. Okay, now updates you can't do. Updates are deletions.
Okay.
After committing you can't do even rollback also. Before committing only you have to do the rollback if you want, if you some mistake happened. So those things like can be done in rollback only before committing only. So commit means సేవ్ డేటాబేస్ చేంజెస్ అండ్ ఎండ్ ట్రాన్సాక్షన్. ఆ ట్రాన్సాక్షన్ అక్కడికి ఎండ్ చేసేస్తుంది అనమాట. పర్మనెంట్లీ సేవ్ చేస్తుంది డేటాబేస్. అండ్ దెన్ న్యూ ట్రాన్సాక్షన్ అనేది ఓపెన్ అవుతుంది. అర్థమవుతుందా? అర్థమైందా? యా. సో దీస్ ఆర్ ఫోర్ like different kinds of like different languages. We categorize our SQL in structured query language into these four: DDL, DCL, DML, and DCL. Now we'll go much more into the next concept is like data types. Okay, we'll go into the data types concept. I hope you guys understood up to here. Everything is clear, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm just checking whether I missed anything here. Wanted to check the content. If you have any questions you can ask meanwhile. Okay, now guys, first thing is like you understood, right? Like create table statement, how you need to do these things. So this is how you do the create table statement. So create will be there, table will be there, table name you wanted to give, you have to give the columns and their data. This is a data type. Okay, so what is data type means, like, so generally like why we need data types? Why we need data types? Can anyone tell? ఎందుకంటే like in order, since we are dealing with in the database means you are a ETL. I am going to teach you, you will be either a ETL tester or ETL developer. Means ETL means like you'll have multiple tools. So all the ETL developers are the testers. They deal with the data. Every time they only deal with the data, nothing else. Okay, so when you are dealing with the data, you need to segregate and define your data particularly. Okay, this is mobile number ante only numbers ఏ ఉండాలి, అండ్ ఇది డేట్, ఈ పర్టికులర్ పర్సన్ ఒకటే ఈ పర్టికులర్ డేట్ జాయిన్ అయ్యాడు, సో ఓన్లీ డేటే ఉండాలి. లేదంటే స్ట్రింగ్, ఓకే, యూ నీడ్ టు గివ్ ఓన్లీ స్ట్రింగ్ టైప్ ఆఫ్ values. So in those values will go into one particular data. So that's how like you divide it. Okay, you divide your data types into multiple types. So I will explain you each one and each one, like what are the data types which we have. So we have character data types, integral data types, non-integral data types. There are miscellaneous data types, means like date, timestamp, these things are there. Okay, and operators I will talk later. You just need not to know. So first data type I wanted to tell you is I wanted to explain is character. Okay, but before that, like I wanted to create a table. I will create one table. So I think you guys note down all these things. Can you, if you want to note down, you can note down. I'll just give you 2 minutes. If you don't want, I can just. Anyone noting it down, or can I just take it off?
Yes, yes.
You're noting it, huh? Okay, but just let me know like once you're done. We have so many concepts to cover. I thought to cover many things. I don't think it will happen.
Damo,
Yeah.
better save that one and make.
Yeah, I will give later. Don't worry. Yeah. Don't worry, I'll give it. Okay. Now I just wanted, well, like, let me come back here. Yeah. So let me come back here. So what I wanted to do is, I want to, hello? Anyone has anything? So I want name, gender, and introduction. These three columns I wanted to insert in one particular table called manager or employee. Okay, employee table no insert check. So one second, guys. So this particular table I wanted to enter name, gender, and introduction. Then name is Damodar and the gender is male. I am Damodar, senior software engineer. Currently big data technologies. Okay, so this is my introduction, little introduction. I want to keep this information in my database. Now I have to create a table for this one. How I will, like, do you have any idea like how you would be creating a table for this particular thing? Can someone give inputs on this? So, okay, don't worry. Any volunteer here?
Create table.
So, oh yeah, create table, employee. Okay, employee I'm giving. So now first thing is like I first name, right? First column is name. I wanted to give name column. So here I wanted to choose character, char data type. Data type I wanted to choose. Gender I will explain you these things why I wanted to choose this one. Gender because I want only or female, so that's why I given like gender. See guys, sometimes your database will not accept some of these things. Why? Because they are like specific, they will be specific. Okay, అంటే Oracle database దాన్ని స్పెసిఫిక్ గా తీసుకుంటుంది అనమాట. You cannot create a column based on like the suppose ఏంటంటే any of these keywords ఏదైతే keywords ఉన్నాయో ఆ keywords you cannot create. Based on that, like you cannot create a column. So other one is what happened? Okay, varchar 2. So because introduction is lengthy, I will give 500. So see here, always don't make mistakes while creating the tables. You need to, after employee table, you need to give this bracket. 1 second, guys. This is always making a noise. Now after employee, you need to give this particular, open the bracket and close the bracket. Make sure that, and give your column name, gender, introduction. After that, you need to give your data type. So I've given a data type of char of 25, gender char of 1. What do you mean? Like char of 25, up to 25 characters only it will accept, and gender only character of only 1 it will accept. Varchar 2 of 500. I will explain what is the difference between char and varchar 2. I will explain. So 500, up to 500 characters it will accept. Okay. Now let me in child create child, I just need to click on enter here. So table employee created. You see this table employee created. Now I want to, what if you want to select the data in child, select the star from employee. Select a star from employee, and you give the select a star from employee. What you will get? Nothing you will get, because you have not added anything here. So in order to insert values here, insert into employee, okay, values, okay, and so I'll give, wait a second, I'll give Damodar, comma, capital M, comma, and wait. So this is a varchar, right? We need to put it in this one. Can I keep it here like this? Let me check. Some databases will accept, some will not accept. Yeah. Insert into this. So I'm just control enter. One row got inserted. Okay. Now if I do select the star from employee, why I am writing every time means, in order to, I want you guys in my class only want to, you should be familiar with the query. See, Damodar, gender, introduction, and everything got here. You got everything here. But you see, what is the, I now here I wanted to explain some concept here. The char and varchar, difference between the char and varchar. So yeah, before that, I wanted to explain one more thing you need to see, that is DESC. This is to describe the table. When you enter this DESC employee, okay, I will just enter it. So describe employee. What it will give, this is very important, guys. Many times when you don't know about your table, you can do the DESC. Okay, now describe, it is describe. What it will do, name, null, type. So my table is a table has 3 columns, name, gender, introduction, and it is defined with char only allows up to 25 characters, gender allows up to 1 character, introduction allows up to 500. Okay. So this is very important. You just remember, because every time, like any for any, if you go to any other any organization, first thing you will give the database credentials. Then you, in order to explore your database, you can use a DESC. Some guys will use describe also. Okay, describe is also there. Describe view also you can do, and the DESC or describe you can use. Okay. Or some way, like you can see, so create table employee, so create table employee. So this is not accepting here, but some in some databases it will accept. So create table, you can see in Hive, DB2 and MS SQL, you can see that one also. Or otherwise, alternatively, if you want to see your this one, what you can do is just add, okay, I am under this, right? Damodar _ practice. This is the session I have opened, right? You can go to this table, okay, and also many tables will be there always in production lo eppudu many tables untai. So we can do this way, apply filter. Okay, match any or match all, and you can give a condition name like empl. Okay, what it will does, it has to extract all these things. Clear field, extract with the name with the employee. Okay, like one second, apply filter name like employee. Will give complete thing. Okay. Now only you got employee table. Okay, now see, if you click on it, you can see the columns here. Also, if you click on this SQL, automatically this script will be generated here. Okay, one second, it is loading. So this is the script. So create table, because I have created it in the system database, like system, this is the database, and this is the table name, and these are the columns, name, gender, introduction, and how the storage is happening, it is explaining here. In the table space means like table space is the physical object and this is the logical object. So that is different concept, you don't need now. So this is how your will be there. And also these grants, you what the grant you have given, who is the grantee, system, because system is the DBA, you will not need it. So also you can see the data here, what is the data, sample data up to, like you can filter this one also. Okay, clear up to now, clear, right? So now going back to our concept, char, what happens with the difference between like the char and the varchar? Why if I have used the char, why I should not use varchar? And in the introduction, why I can't use char? Okay, so if I do char also, char of 500, okay, it will be okay, like you, it will insert like up to that one. But what happens is char will always internally a fixed size of memory irrespective of the data size. So this is a big sentence I have given, you must be confused, right? So I'll clearly explain you what I said. Okay, what I want to do now is select length of, okay, length of name comma length of introduction. Okay, from employee, select length of name comma select. See guys, what we have given, did you, okay, control, oh, okay, one second, and take the SQL here. This is our own, don't forget this one. Can you take this is our table, okay, from employee, just giving select length of name comma length of introduction from employee. Can you guess like what you will get? Actually in the name, if you see, name is character 25 bytes kada, and Damodar, how many characters are there? 3 and 6 kada. In a, like you should have got like 6, you could have got, you might think like we got length of a 6, but here we got length of 25. But this particular one I have given 500 bytes, and but my sentence like it will not be 500 characters actually, we enter 95 characters, but it has given us 95 characters. What is the difference here? Divya, can you tell what is your understanding here? I have taken the length of the name and length of the introduction, and you got 25 for the length of the name, and for introduction you got the length of 95. Can you tell your assumption here?
Char will take the full space, I think, and varchar it will like how much we are giving, that only it will take variable.
Yes, correct. So that is what exactly. So char will always use internally fixed size of memory, it will use irrespective of the data size. If you are giving char of 5, okay, I can give another example. So if whatever like if you are storing some, okay, hello, it will be stored like if you are defining this particular as char of 5. Okay, let's say you are defining it as char of 5, some value. What is this? Something char of 5 you are defining, and if even though it is 5, right, it will do, but in character, like it will only take whatever high is there, and you are defining 5. So even though it will give the 5, that is what, like, so what it will, how it will store means high, how it will store is you have given character length of 5 in your table creation. Char of 5 you have given, name char of 5 you have given, and you are storing high value. What it will does is like high with the 3 trailing spaces it will store. It will store high with the 3 trailing spaces. After the 3 spaces it will store. It is however you give that particular so fixed size only it will store. Okay, so hello 5 characters it occupied, so it will store the hello as is, but high, for high it will store like this internally. So that's all. But varchar, what will happen, like it will store whatever length like it has, it will store, but it will also stores the length of the uh, your column, your particular column. This is 95, right? It stores the length of the your column. Okay, that is the only difference between the char and varchar. So when you use varchar, like in general in production, so why don't we go with the varchar always? Why we need char? You may ask me the question. But char is like when it performs efficiently when the data is less. So in many of the projects, in our project also, many projects, you need to store your genders, like where you will be getting okay, male, female or unknown. Apart from this, like nothing, no other values you will get. So for this, you store your data type as char. And also country, you may mostly you see like 6 characters or 7 characters something, but you will be giving some code, ind, cad, and state values, like state codes will be there. So for that also you will store the value as char. Okay, so this is why like when the data value, like when we have the data where size varies a lot, you use the varchar. Otherwise you would be preferring the char. Got it right? Clear, guys? Guys, clear with the difference between the char and varchar? So here are the some differences. Char, it will have the predetermined length. Varchar varies a lot. Size of n characters, however, it will do. So these things you can just trailing spaces will be applied. Maximum size up to 2000 bytes. Varchar 2 you can do for up to 4000 bytes. You can, yeah, okay. So this is about the data types of string, how to store characters of data type of string. So what if the data is integer, how to store the integer? Okay, guys, are you okay? Like you understanding everything? Am I going very speed? Huh?
Understanding.
Anyone else in the class, like are you, if I'm going very speed, like if I'm going speed, you can tell me, you can stop me. So now our concept is to how to store integer. Okay, so now let's say I'm creating table, create table, empid, okay, id, and I'm giving integer, I'm giving integer, create table employee id, I'm giving integer. Guys, this might be basics, but this is very important to you guys in future. So have a consideration. In future we'll have like lot of queries and all, so these are very important. So I've created the employee id table. Now if I do the describe describe the employee ID. What you will get? I do the describe of employee ID. See, I have given as integer. Create table employee ID integer I have given, but you are getting it as number. Why? Why? Because this is very specific to Oracle database, guys. So Oracle always prefers to save the number, like save these whole numbers in the number. So by default also, like I have not given any length, like size also I have not given. So it has taken the size of 38. Okay. So what is this null? You would be asked, like, so I thought like someone will ask me this. What is this null in this? Right? No one asked. I'll explain what is that null later point. Okay? So by default, like in Oracle, specific to this, like even you give integer, it will save it as a number. Now I wanted to create another table. Okay, create table expense. I'm creating. Okay, create table expense. Always make sure that like this this is called indentation. So after create table expense, you create in the amount, like whatever column you are defining, it should come basically. So that is one of the standard you need to maintain whenever you are writing a query. You can write in a single word, but single line, but that is not the standard way. You need to understand your table very clearly, right? So you have to maintain that standard every time while doing it. So it is very easy, guys. Very easy. Don't worry. You don't need any programming language or any much logical thinking. You don't need. It's simply selecting and in the end jobs only. So 121.79. I'll explain you the real-time scenarios also. Okay. So I am trying to create a table expense. Okay. And inserting this value into the expense. What is that value? 121.79. I have inserted. So if I do select star from expense, if I do select a star from expense, what you will get? 121.79 you got. Okay. Now again, same thing and insert into this, and I am adding 10.1. Inserted it. Insert into this. Now can someone tell me when I do the select star from expense? Someone, Manju, are you listening?
No, she went to bathroom.
Okay.
Toilet.
Okay. Babu, can you tell me like select when I do the select star from expense, what will be the output? First thing is 121.79. Next is 10.1 I have given. Will you get 10.1?
10.
10.10.
10.10.
10.10. Okay. So suppose, okay, let me explain. Let me add something else. Insert into 134. I given, and here I have given number 5, 2. Okay. So I will explain add this also. Insert into this. Now I am doing the select star from this expense. You see 121.79, it is coming as is. Okay. 10.1 and 10.13. 10.1 and 10.13, but 10.1 you see some before there is some space actually. You observe that So this is some concept called when you are doing, and you are many actually even in the industry also many experienced persons also don't know this actually. What is this is, this is called like precision and scale. Precision and scale. Precision and scale. Just give me a second, guys. It will be better if I explain it. So, guys, 121.79, right? So, in this, I have given this one total as precision as 5 digits. Precision 5 digits I have given. The other one is scale, which is 2 digits I have given. Okay. Precision ఏంటంటే total number of significant significant digits before and after decimal. So after and before decimal lo total number of ఎన్ని ఉండొచ్చు and after that. So this is what like scale is what means it is number of digits after decimal. After decimals only, after decimal only 2 are accepted as per my definition. What is my definition here? What is my definition here? Employee amount as number of 5, 2. Amount as used amount number 5, 2. Maybe some may ask in interview. That is why I'm just explaining this concept. So after your decimal, only 2 characters are allowed. So that's why if you see here, if I given like 134 kada 10.134, after decimal only 2 are allowable. So that's why it is it came this way. So the other thing is like you have to see is 5 minus, you need to do 5 minus 2 here. 5 minus 2 is like 3. So before that minimum 3 characters should be there. So that's why ikkada 3 characters undali kabatti, like you should have like 3 characters. So that's why it took like one space it took. Okay, so otherwise like here also one space it took 10 dot something like 10.134. So that's what you got it. Totally like 5 spaces తీసుకుంటుంది and here correct గా 5 ఉన్నాయి కాబట్టి after decimal 2 తీసుకున్న ఇది తీసుకున్నది, but here only 3 characters are there. So before and after it will adjust, like after only 1 will be there and before this one. You got my point? Maybe in interview they may ask or they may not ask, but for your understanding, very rarely you will get like when they go into deep, you will get this type of things. Now let me do something here. Select. Yeah.
This question is they asked in one of the interview.
Yeah, mostly they will ask like you check your understanding. So you must be very thoroughly preparing everything so that like you will get, when you are ఇటువంటి క్వశ్చన్స్ కి ఆన్సర్ చేసేటప్పుడు you interviewer బాగా ఇంప్రెస్ అవుతారు. He will be impressed a lot, like you are very good at fundamentals. ఓకేనా?
ఒకసారి ఇంటర్వ్యూలో ఏమైందంటే 121.7 వచ్చేసి వాట్ ఈస్ ప్రెసిజన్, వాట్ ఈస్ స్కేల్ అని చెప్పేసి.
Yes. Even I also, when I was going for the interviews, I also faced this kind of question once. Okay, but many will not know. Even industry lo chala years experience work chesevaru kuda, they'll just leave it. They'll not understand all these things. They'll just do. So but having a clear understanding of all these things is very, very useful for you also. And even interviews, it will help you. It will give a good impression in the interviewer that okay, this guy is very good at the fundamentals as well as all these things. So that's what I'm trying to say. So here I have created insert into expense table, expense 1 table. Okay, one second. Expense, guys, what if I give as expense 1? Will it accept? Nice. Can someone help? Can someone tell me? Actually, I created this one expense one table in giving this way. Will it accept? See,
It might not.
in some of the databases, the table objects are case sensitive, but in like many RDBMSs, it's not case sensitive. We can give with capital or small. It will allow. Okay, so this I have given it as a capital, so it got inserted. Now, who is that? Chindu, right? Okay. Select star from expense one. I given select star from expense one. I have given as 6,1. Can someone tell me like what would be my output here? Can someone tell me what would be the output here? Chindu? Chindu is not here. Manasa?
121.8.
Okay, yeah, 120.8. It will get 120.8. You're true. Because I have given the precision scale as 1, right? So up to next value it will take. So it will do the round up and give the 120.8. Okay. Can we check something else? Like let me create another table. Okay. I just wanted to give you the fundamentals clear. So that's why I'm telling all these things. So I'm creating another table, expense 2. Okay. Expense 2. And taking amount number of 3. Okay. Number of 3. Now set into expense 2 values 121.79. Okay. Insert into values. So probably I will create this table. Expense 2 table got created, and I'm inserting this particular value. Inserted this value. One row got inserted. Now, Navya, can you tell me like what will be the output for this one? Hello? Are you there?
122.
120.
122.
Yeah. So I have not given any of the precision everything. So directly it will take the 3 characters. So it will give 122. But what if I remove this? Just remove it and created it as 3. Divya, wait. Okay. Insert get table exposed. So I created this one. Now I wanted to insert this one. 121.7. So what will be the output from this? Wait. Okay. Someone else? Anyone else? Kishore? Navya? Hello? Is it a boring class? Okay. So when I do this, it will be as is, like if you don't give anything, it will take 121.79 only. Okay. But one more thing, I'll just do one more experiment here. I'm creating table 4. Okay, expense 4 table I'm creating and giving like this 4 comma 2 and I'm adding this value. Create table expense 4. Expense 4 is got created. Can I insert the value this 121.79? Can I insert this value? Navya? You can chart also. You can tell in the chart box also. Divya, can I insert? Kishore?
Can't insert because precision is 4 only.
Yes. So you can't insert. So when I trying to insert, it will throw me error. So value larger than the specified precision allowed for this column. It will show like this. Value larger than the specified precision. Okay. So this is what actually. When data type, I can like how does this database stores? I can explain, but if you guys feeling it as a boring, I can't do anything. Hello. So you can just correlate like when number comma 5 comma to 121.79. Here I have explained multiple scenarios for 121.79. If I give number of 5 comma 2, if I give, so precision minus scale is like 3, right? When I do 5 minus 2, 3. So scale is enough 2. Precision is also enough. Yes, right? So it will not throw error. But when I give 6 comma 1, 6 comma 1, here also 6 comma 1 like scale is enough, but precision is not enough. So what it will do? 121.8 it will do. Okay, in this case, when I give number of 3, so scale precision minus scale is enough, but this one scale is not enough. So it will just give 122 as output.
Ramu, please repeat that again. Expensive. I'm not understand.
Which one?
Expensive topic. Please repeat it.
Okay, yeah, sure. So here only I am just coming again. See, ikkada expense ane table create chesanu, and we have this number. Number lo I said like 5 comma 2. Identante indulo 2 is a scale. Okay, 5 I can say as a precision. So precision minus scale 5 minus 2 is 3. ఇక్కడ నేను 121.79 ఇచ్చాను కదా, 121.79. సో ఐ హ్యావ్ టోటలీ 5 డిజిట్స్ ఉన్నాయి. ఇక్కడ నీకు 5 డిజిట్స్ ఉన్నాయి. ఓకే, 5 డిజిట్స్ ఉన్నాయి. సో దిస్ వాట్ డస్ దిస్ 2 మీన్స్ ఆఫ్టర్ డెసిమల్ ఓన్లీ 2 values 2 digits are allowed. This is scale అన్నమాట. After decimal point 2 digits are allowed. So when you are doing the select star from expense, what you will get, since it is 5 comma 2, you will get the as is number 121.79. But when I give 5 comma 3, suppose here 121.7 when I give 5 comma 1 ఇచ్చి అనుకోండి, ఏమవుతుందంటే scale is 1 అంటే after decimal only one value నే తీసుకోవాలి. Then what it will do the round up. Okay na? Suppose for that one, let's say here create table expense 1, I created it. I think this table is already there. So I already value also ichanu. You put select star from this one. ఇప్పుడు ఏమొచ్చింది 121.8 వచ్చింది. Why you got 5 comma 1 అన్నాను కాబట్టి 1 అనేది స్కేల్ కాబట్టి ఇక్కడ 7 9 కదా. సో ఓన్లీ ఆఫ్టర్ డెసిమల్ ఓన్లీ వన్ వాల్యూ 1 digit తీసుకోవాలి. సో 7 ఇట్ విల్ రౌండ్ ఇట్ ఆఫ్ నియరెస్ట్ వాల్యూ. సో 8 అవుతుంది. సో 121.8 అయింది. ఓకే, అగైన్ ఐ హావ్ గివెన్ అనదర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ హియర్ 4 comma 2 అన్నాను. 4 comma 2 121.79 వాల్యూని ఇన్సర్ట్ చేశాను. అంటే 2 ఈజ్ ఎ స్కేల్ బట్ 4 what? So can you tell me here what will be my value from select expense for when I do select a star from expense for 2 వచ్చండి. So actually I can let me create the table again. So table already ఉంది బట్ వాల్యూ ఇన్సర్ట్ చేయలేదు. నేను ఇన్సర్ట్ చేసిన వాల్యూ సో ఏమవుతుంది ఇక్కడ? కెన్ యూ టెల్ మీ వాట్ ఈస్ ద రీజన్ హియర్? ఇది ఎక్స్పెక్టింగ్ లైక్ 121.79 ఉంది, బట్ నేను స్కేల్ మైనస్ ఇది 4 అనేది ఇచ్చాను, బట్ యాక్చువల్లీ ఇట్ విల్ నాట్ అలౌ యూ టు ఎంటర్, బికాస్ ఇఫ్ సంథింగ్ లైక్ 12.79 ఉంది అనుకోండి, ఇన్సర్ట్ ఇంటూ ఎక్స్పో, దెన్ ఇట్ విల్ ఇన్సర్ట్ చేస్తుంది. బట్ 121.79 ఇస్తే ఇట్ విల్ నాట్ డూ, బికాస్ యువర్ స్కేల్ ఈజ్ 4 ఓన్లీ. అంటే టోటల్ గా నీకు 4 వాల్యూసే చేయగలరు, దట్ టు డెసిమల్ ఆఫ్టర్ 2 రావాలి. అందుకని అర్థమైందా? క్లియర్ నా? సో దట్స్ వన్ కన్సోలిడేటెడ్ గా నేను ఇక్కడ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేస్తున్నాను. అదే ఇక్కడ 4,2 నెంబర్ ఇచ్చేటప్పుడు ప్రెసిజన్ స్కేల్ నాట్ ఇనఫ్, సో ఇట్ విల్ త్రో ఎర్రర్. ఓకే, ఇట్ విల్ త్రో ఎర్రర్. అదే ఏం లేకుండా డైరెక్ట్ నెంబర్ ఇచ్చారనుకోండి, నథింగ్ ఈజ్ అప్లికబుల్, ఇట్ విల్ డైరెక్ట్లీ ప్రింట్ యువర్ నెంబర్ 121.79. క్లియర్ కదా? సో దిస్ ఈస్ వెరీ లైక్ maybe you may get this question. When you get this question, you have to answer it. That's how you should be prepared. So if you answer it now, you will get a basic first interview start అయినప్పుడు ఇలాంటి బేసిక్ క్వశ్చన్స్ అడుగుతారు. అలాంటి అడిగినప్పుడు మనం చెప్తే he will be, if I am the interviewer, I will be very much impressed. Okay, this guy is having good fundamentals. Later point of time though, maybe I will ask you multiple questions. Even if you answer it correctly, or if you reach it through, like I will help you out. The interview will help you out to you to answer more questions. Okay, na? So that's what. That is why I am telling these things, so that you will understand these things, and so that you will get. So I don't think I have made you bore with these things, right? You didn't get bored, right?
No.
Okay. So other thing, like in the data types only, I will just tell you this concept and then leave it here, and tomorrow we can discuss about the other things. So I thought like I will cover many things, but I couldn't cover. There are many things I need to cover actually. The tomorrow's class I will cover the constraints and everything. Fine. Other thing ఏంటంటే, like up to now you have a good understanding of string character and how to store the string like store character strings, and also how to store the number data type in Oracle. This is particular to Oracle ఎందుకంటే in like future I will be giving you training on Informatica and IDQ. So Informatica mostly, like even in nowadays in the industries, mostly Oracle database use చేస్తారు. So that's why I'm telling you more about Oracle. But I also have experience in MS SQL Server and MySQL also. Maybe in future I may explain you that things, but not now. So these are specific to Oracle only. But mostly all common గా ఉంటాయి. ఏ డేటాబేస్ అయినా సరే ఇవన్నీ కామన్ గా ఉంటాయి. Syntax common, these data types are common, very common. So other one is like miscellaneous data types. What are the miscellaneous data types? And as of now, like we have one is like date, another one is timestamp, another one is blob. Okay, blob is there and glob is there, but I have never used this glob and blob. I mean, I've used it, but very real time lo nenaithe I haven't used blob. So these are the miscellaneous, some of the miscellaneous data types. Okay, the date example entante send July 1994, let's say. So entante in Oracle database actually by default ga this is the format it will take. Okay, it is always good to show it in the, like as a demo. If I show, it will be very good. So that's why I'll just give you here. So I'll show you as a demo. I'm just removing these all things, guys. Okay, now I am creating another table, create table, and the log I'm creating, log time I'm creating. So date I'm creating as a date. Okay, as a date data type. And event I'm grading the 2 of, I'm giving something 100. Okay, this is my table with the date as one data type column, log data, and the one is varchar 2. So now insert into, I'm trying to insert this one, insert into log, insert into log time. Okay, values. So I'll give 3 just give me this. So randomly I've created this log time table. Hey, wait, table log time got created. Now I'm inserting this particular value here. I'm inserting this particular value here. One row inserted. When I do select a star from log time, what do you think? What you will get? Anyone can guess? Can anyone guess?
Date and
Hmm? Log date and event you will get, but what is the log date? How you will get log date? 22 Jan 93. Do you think it will come like this? 22 Jan 1993. Like this it will come. Do you think it will come like this? Let me do that. So when I'm doing the select star from this, what you are getting 22 Jan 93. So by default, Oracle takes the last two of that century, right? Yeah, 93. The last two values it will take. Okay, na? So why we need to use this data type, date as a data type? ఎందుకంటే previously they have asked like one person, like as a ETL tester to Babu Naik, they have asked one person, someone like even Babu Naik and some many people will get like, how do you validate the date columns, date values in the your data? Like a lot of things are right. So the same thing, if I do instead of date, I go like log time to, okay, and this one instead of date we'll create as varchar 200. I mean, I created this table, log time created. Now inserting the same value, inserted. Now if I do log time, select the star from log time to, what you will get? You are getting this as is, but it is not a date. So in order to identify this, you need like benefits of the date types is like it checks the validity of the date and also supports the operation on the date. What I mean by operation on the date means I can do some kind of operation. Suppose let's say in the same table, log time is our table where I have given this date. So in the same table, instead of name, I will give hello. Instead of date, I will give hello. Insert into log time. Will it accept? Not a numeric term first where numeric was expected. Okay. And suppose instead of this, I will give like this 35th and 1994 value. Will it accept?
yes, sir.
It will accept. Huh? Why? In February you will have 30. So so 28 only, up to 28 only it will take. So that's why it won't accept like this. These are some of the things, and also there are some other activities also we can do, like you can calculate the from after 4 days what is the date also you can calculate. Suppose let's say select, what I can do is select log time plus 14 from log time. I do this, my as of now my log time is I think what is the log time? Okay, so it will calculate the after 14 days of the log time. Like let me show. So if I enter this particular thing, enter. Oh, sorry, it is log date, not log time. Log date plus 14. So from January 22 plus 14 days, like 15, 5th, after 14 days, like it will be 5th February. So that's why like log date plus 14, it calculated the date. అర్థమైంది కదా? I believe you got it. So it supports the operations on the date. You can do the operations, everything. So calendar benefits. So this is all about the date format. We have another format. Okay, we have only 4 minutes. Like I'll complete other format. So other is like timestamp. Timestamp and it stores up to 1 billionth of a second. But total complete data it will give. So I'll create some table here. Create table activity. Okay, here also I'm giving log time as timestamp I'm giving. Guys, this is very important. Mostly in production we use timestamps only, ఎందుకంటే very accurate గా కావాలి కదా transaction. If it is a bank, like bank every second is valuable. So I am working as in a bank. We mostly for the timestamps like dates we use the timestamp only. Timestamp ni convert చేసుకుంటాం, like whatever the date. I will explain those functions and everything I'll explain. Mostly you will deal with the timestamps only rather than dates. Okay, this activity table I created. Okay, I want to insert some values here. Insert into activity. Okay, the values, and I'm giving sys. You have a function called sys timestamp. Okay, what it will do, it will give you the now current timing. Okay, na printing or current time. Let's say current time. Okay, I just insert this value. One row got inserted. Now if I do the select, see మీరు ఇప్పుడు ఇట్లా చూసుకుంటే సెలెక్ట్ అని కొట్టినట్టే కింద మీకు సజెషన్స్ కూడా వస్తాయి. And directly take that values direct. Instead of typing everything, it will give you the suggestions also. Select a star from what is that activity?
Activity.
Yeah, ACT tab కొట్టినా వస్తుంది. ACT కొట్టాక ఉంటే కింద ఆటోమేటిక్ టేబుల్స్ అన్ని చూపిస్తుంది, దాని మీద ఉన్న టేబుల్స్ అన్ని. You just click on it. అంటే ఇప్పుడు కాదు, ఎందుకంటే ఇన్ రియల్ టైం ప్రొడక్షన్ డేటాబేసెస్ అది వర్క్ చేసేటప్పుడు యూ విల్ హ్యావ్ హండ్రెడ్స్ ఆఫ్ థౌజండ్స్ ఆఫ్ టేబుల్స్ ఉంటాయి అన్నమాట. సో కాలమ్స్ కూడా ఉంటాయి, విల్ గెట్ కన్ఫ్యూజ్, ఆఫ్ అండ్ కన్ఫ్యూజ్. సో కింద సజెషన్స్ వచ్చేటప్పుడు ఆటోమేటిక్గా సెలెక్ట్ చేసుకోవచ్చు అనమాట. సో దట్ స్పెల్లింగ్ మిస్టేక్స్ ఇలాంటివి ఉండకుండా ఆటోమేటిక్గా సిస్టమ్ ఇచ్చిందో తీసుకోవచ్చు. సో దిస్ ఈస్ current timestamp 3rd May 22, 9 hours 58 minutes 31 seconds, these many milliseconds, and this is PM. I have printed this current time. Clear kada? So it will give up to billions of seconds varaku kuda complete data anadi istadi. So this is about the timestamp, and we have also clob and blob. Clob actually ga entante characters greater than 40,000. What I said actually previous varchar అనేది ఓన్లీ 40,000 bytes వరకే స్టోర్ చేయగలదు, లైక్ 4,000 bytes వరకే స్టోర్ చేయదు. మోర్ దెన్ దట్ అంటే మనం క్లాబ్ లో స్టోర్ చేస్తాము. అలా కాకుండా ఇమేజెస్, వీడియోస్ ఇవన్నీ ఉంటాయి కదా, దీస్ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ థింగ్స్ విల్ స్టోర్ ఇట్ యాజ్ ఎ బ్లాబ్ ఫార్మాట్, బ్లాబ్ లో స్టోర్ చేస్తాం. సో ఓకే, దట్స్ ఆల్. If you have any questions, you can ask me in the next class. But guys, please install. Okay, that's your wish. If you want to get a job, like you have to practice all these things. You install the software and practice all these things. These are the fundamentals, very very important. In tomorrow class, I will explain about the other important things, what we have done in yesterday's class. ER diagrams, those things I will explain, right? So how to implement those in table, I will explain tomorrow class. Okay, now thank you very much. Anyone has any doubts?
No, bro. Done.
Okay. Okay. I don't think class is not boring, right? Okay. These are very important. No one actually teaches all these things, but I wanted to give a good clarity, so that's why I'm explaining these things. But in many, like they'll just go, these are the data types and this is methods. Okay. Okay, thank you. Bye.
Thank you.